So it's the new moon. It's saying that tomorrow in my journal is the new moon. So we're in new moon energy now. I actually missed the full moon this month, which was on, it was up here on the 3rd. So I kind of wasn't with it at the start of the month. So there's nothing in my tarot journal yet for any moon work, so I'm going to really concentrate on new moon rituals today. I haven't got the kids, so it's perfect timing. And I thought I would share what I'm doing today as new moon rituals. Now, yesterday I uploaded my video about starting a depth year, so I inadvertently, without realising, started my depth year plans within new moon energy, which makes me smile. Thank you so much, guys, for your response to yesterday's video. I really appreciated that. So I've still got my artwork that I had out yesterday, my decks and some of my decks and my books and old coffee mugs. I've got nail varnish out. I've got candles that I've started to pull out, thinking about doing some spell work. You know, I've got jewellery that needs to be put away. It's a bit of a mess, and I don't want to start in my workspace until I've cleared up. So I'm going to start with a physical new moon clear up. At the dining table behind me, it's got coat hangers from the kids' new school uniforms I haven't put away. It's got notes. It's got the dog's ball there. The actual lounge itself is completely wrecked. The dog's dragged out some rubbish. All the pillows are too hot at the minute in this heat wave, so they're all just piled up there. I've got throws there, and you know, coffee mugs out, and I don't even know what that is down there. It's dusty, it feels dirty, you know, typical. Kids have just left me after another week. House is trashed, haven't done it yet, plus naughty dogs everywhere. So let's start a new moon ritual with an actual physical clean up, a physical blessing. Get the energies moving in here again. Let's get it feeling beautiful. So as I'm cleaning, I've decided to light all the candles on my goddess Bridget altar. I've got a new statue of Gaia on here as well. I bought a red candle, which I've got a little love spell working underneath on. And I just thought, well, let's just clean with the candles on and do some really simple candle magic. Let's put the intent with all this new moon power there, that all my manifestations and the things I'm going to want to manifest this month, let's put the candles on and use them like a flame to attract the moths of my manifestations. So attracting everything into the flame like moths. So that's why I've lit all the lights on the altar. And I've also lit this love light up because I've got the love candle there. That I hadn't switched on for ages, and I suddenly thought, that's never switched on, which I thought was quite apt. So that's on as well, and I've decided to put all the magic trees on as well. So that's my background to cleaning, guys. Just a tiny little bit of really simple candle magic with a little love spell written underneath that candle. So we're nice and tidy again. And the altar's all been cleaned. Dogs are wrecking sequins straight away, as they do. And it's funny because I've got all my plans for new moon magic, and yet here is some magic that came to me, not planned for. So I was cleaning my altar and I was having a conversation with Bridget, asking her to bring about some of the love spells I've done, just opening myself up to love a little bit and putting requests in for you know, what I might like to manifest and bring to me and what I might be ready for. And as I was cleaning all the altar, I was cleaning away any attachments to the past that were still there, any emotional connections, any emotional binds, And it just felt really powerful doing that, so putting intent into the cleaning. But then I knocked off my tiniest little swan jar from my collection, and it smashed on the floor, and honestly guys, I could have wept. I love this little jar. It's a tiny little vase I just keep my incense sticks in. And I was going, no, trying not to cry. And as I was doing that, a voice just clearly said, show me. And I carried on going, oh no, my little swan. And I heard, show me. No, my little swan, show me. And I had to stop and think, show me? What does that mean? And honestly, I think this is how I work with Deity. This is the type of thing that I have happen. And I can't explain it. I can just tell you what does go on. Whenever I meditate or talk to or put intent on spending time with magic work or deities, these sort of things happen. And I thought, show me, well, what does that mean? And then I remembered the Japanese art where broken things are pieced together and the crack lines are mended with precious materials like gold or silver. And the whole point of it is that the beauty of the object is in its history, in its scars, in its brokenness, and the fact that it's still there. It's a sign of strength. And I just thought of that, and I thought, oh my gosh, Bridget wants me to show her if I'm ready or not. You know, because I just thought when it cracked, I thought, well, I'm doing a love spell here. Of course, it's going to smash on the floor like my broken heart from the past. But then I got show me, and it's like, no, show me you're strong. Show me that you've claimed the beauty in the past that you've walked through. Show me that those scars that you've got that won't ever go, that you've learnt the messages of them, you've grabbed the gifts out of them, you've mined them for all the precious materials that were on offer there for you. Show me that you are strong enough for this. Show me. And I thought, my gosh, this broken swan is about Bridget wanting me to step into where I'm at now and to stay there and to show her post-traumatic growth and that the gifts have been claimed. Thank you, Bridget, today for speaking really clearly. And now I've got a little vase to go and fix. I've just salt cleansed and smoke cleansed the room and myself and all the candles I'm using and my books. So I feel really in a place now where I can move forward and do a reading. I'm just trying to decide which tarot deck to use. I think I'm going to go with Tarot of the She. So I've found a reading online. What have I released is card 1, where am I now? Card 2, what is energizing within me? Card 3. Card 4, what do I wish to grow? Card 5, how can I bring my goals and intentions to fruition? And card 6, what additional resources are available to me as I manifest my goals? So this is all about bringing into your life what you want. That's what new moon energy is all about. Okay, so I asked Bridget to come and be with me now while I do a reading. I'll take that one, thank you. So what have I released? Oh, the King of Pentacles, the gift of skill. He's forging his own crown. So he's earned his status, he's making his own crown. So it's status and crown wearing, it's gold. Perhaps it's about releasing that idea that you can't be vulnerable. You know, you've got to be perfect, because a gift of skill is about perfection. and like wearing a crown, like being the boss, being the top. And I think for me this month, especially sharing on YouTube, I've tried to be more and more vulnerable, and it's been brilliant. It's been a way of shedding shame. So yeah, I think this is about releasing that feeling that we've got to be perfect. We've got to have the crown. Right, card 2 is where am I now? And there's the strength, and look, there's the strength in the patterns. Look at the patterns around the crown, and look at this. So there is strength in vulnerability. You've got a dragon flying up to the sun with this creature. You know, it's strength and movement. There's movement going now, and there's vulnerability there, and that's where the strength is. And what is energizing within me? A hero's challenge. So some sort of mission. We've got the fire from vulnerability flowing out, and on my own. Oh, thank you. So some sort of soul mission where I'm defending things that I feel are important. It might be the vulnerability, you know, of feeling called to share some of the abuse recovery skills I've got, because I did very much feel like this for a long time. There were a lot of smear campaigns that turned huge swathes of friends against me, and I did feel like that. But look, you've got the fire here coming out of the sword. So this strength of vulnerability it's being projected out now. Perhaps it's about seizing the gifts. And I've just thought, when it's linked to this brokenness and this idea of show me the wounds, show me the brokenness, show me the gifts that you found within the brokenness, even if you had to stand alone and share it out. So that works to me with this message as well. Card 4, what do I wish to grow? Oh, labour's fruit, my garden, my artwork. So now having concrete things to show for the loves that I'm following. How can I bring my goals and intentions to fruition? Dancer 2 reversed. So that's the soulmate card. Oh my gosh, I could read that a few ways. I have to go with my gut on this, because when this vase broke and I realised the show me message was about embracing my scars and vulnerability, I did hear Bridget say, are you really ready? Because self-love comes first, and this gold work. So how can I bring about my goals? More self-love. This is about self-love. It's not about necessarily running into another relationship. So this month is going to be about bringing about lots of goals in the garden, but doing it with self-love. And what additional resources are available to me as I manifest my goals? Friends, jubilance, going to the ocean. I haven't been to the ocean yet. I haven't been down to the caravan at all. That this pandemic has thrown me through a loop with Tilly being so vulnerable. Perhaps I need to go. Perhaps I need to take a bit of time out and visit the ocean and make sure I'm talking to friends. What goals am I trying to manifest? Self-love, fruit of my labours, so artwork. To not be overwhelmed, to remain jubilant, so state control. To understand that there's strength in feeling vulnerable and a bit broken. So nature, physical things I'm making and self-love, and where that ties into strength in vulnerability and sharing that strength. I'm just going to have a look at the bottom of the deck. So choices and options and wishes and dreams coming true. Anything's available to me. You've got the rainbows here all mirrored and the shape of the hill here. So this arch here copies that one there. Yeah, this arch here removes him away, this warrior woman or man away from people. And you've got it here. It's saying not quite yet, not quite yet. And you've got it again here. And you've got a solo dancer. So I think underpinning all of this is a need for me to stay single for a while, to just get clear on what my wishes actually are. Right, I'm going to pull, because self-care and vulnerability has come up in this, I'm going to pull from the Nicoletta Ciccoli Tarot. And I am just going to pull a clarification on the idea of the self-care and the vulnerability. Okay. So a card for self-care and vulnerability, and where and how that works this month. Ooh. Okay, so this is the 5 of discs. The first thing I see is this bird piercing her chest here and causing a scar, which links into this broken bird here. So it's scars again. So there is a recurring theme here. And it says, the book says, loneliness makes it hard to see your way out of the darkness. Don't get stuck in self-pity. Look to others for guidance and encouragement. Oh my gosh, that's there as well. Key concepts: detachment from the world, sadness and emotional poverty. So I think this is saying to connect more with friends and to let friends guide my way out, to not be lost in sadness and poverty and lack and loneliness, but to start recognising and really celebrating and sharing the strength from these scars, and to look for others. You've got 3 birds in her hair and 1 piercing a scar, and here I've got 3 friends leading the way and a broken bird here. So let's make some wishes and let's make sure that we keep this in mind.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine to be